Coy Reed's going to be like kind of a busy guy. He's like backup and starting on every position on the offensive line, it looks like.
I think the coaches wanted to be really straightforward so people know what to expect. I know you guys have heard about Marvin Morris and you heard about Tyrone, but if you got to watch the game, people know that the first option pretty much in every position is going to be Reed when we're doing our makeshift substitutions. So, yeah, we have people that are in there that can play with Tyrone, but I think he just wanted to let you know, like, Reed's going to come in first, so you know what you're getting.
With all the things that happened with a couple guys last year having to leave, just injuries, the end of their career, and then this year, you know, Shaq, and the last thing you guys needed is to have these kind of injuries in the offensive line, am I right, where you guys are just getting so thin now?
Yeah, we lost a couple unexpected ones, the ones that we were definitely planning on playing this year. And if probably would have came in as starter, Patrick would have been a great person to have with Shaq also repping 1 or 2. So we lost a couple people through it, and we just have to overcome what we have.
How do you gauge Saturday's performance? It looked, from what we were able to see, better, but you know, how were you guys graded out?
I actually haven't looked at the grades yet. I know we did come in and watch some film. We're gonna have the grades tonight, but he's like, we came out, we wanted to do some stuff. You know, we got a lot of graphic about the run game. We want to come out and establish a run game so we can run the ball when they're given to it. I think a lot of it's we're able to mix it up a lot more now, have a lot more balance because the team realizes that, hey, Deshaun might be able to beat us through the air, so they still have to protect against the air game as well. So we're trying to get the balance. I know they said we had like 50 rushes with over 200 yards, and that's really what Coach Morris wanted.
Big challenge this week. Team's ranked number 1 in the nation defensively.
Yeah, we already started looking at film for them. They're a great unit. They know what they do, and they do it well. So we got to start game planning under our coaches. They're breaking it down every day. So we'll see what happens.
Is that something people forget with Louisville? Because I remember a couple years ago when they went to the Sugar Bowl and they really just dominated Florida and showed that kind of defensive speed and all. That people tend to think offense when they hear Louisville, but people forget that they've been pretty good on defense the last few years.
I mean, this year, all I've heard about is their defense. So I don't think they're flying under the radar this year. I know our coaches were talking to us, talking about we had a big challenge this week, and a lot of the game, we don't want a low-scoring fest, essentially. We just want to put up points. We need to hold our end of the work, and if our defense holds their end, so we got to do our job, too.
Are they as fast as Florida State? What do they look like to you comparatively to Florida State's?
They do a lot of different things, which is kind of strange considering that their guy came from Georgia as well, just like the Florida State guy. But they have their own schemes. They do the thing that everyone does with the 3-down stand-up defensive end. But their guy, number 94, he's pretty much anywhere they want him, anywhere in the front 7 in that box they can put him. So they mix it up a little bit, but talent-wise, they're just as good as Florida State.
What makes Malden so good? I mean, you'll see him a lot on Saturday.
What I've seen, he's really good with his hands, and also the coaches really trust him. I've seen him any time that they blitz away, he's dropped back in coverage. And it takes a lot for a coach to trust his defensive end to run with a running back or such. So they know what they're getting out of him, and they trust him with everything he does.
Is he a little unusual in that he almost has defensive tackle size, but yet defensive end speed? I mean, is he unusual in that way?
Yeah, we were comparing him to some people here. It was like, he's definitely at the best of both worlds. He's like a speed rusher with Corey's body, so he knows what he's doing, and we just got to find a way to counteract it.